Hi everyone, I'm Albert Rolls, and you can find me on Twitter at SeafoodCake and on Steam at Seafood Rolls. I don't know how you find people on Steam now. And yeah, I've been playing a lot of the Binding of Issac Rebirth lately. Binding of Issac Rebirth is a kind of like a twin-stick roguelike, I guess it's like a dungeon exploration game. It's with randomly generated levels and enemies and bosses that you can fight, and tons of items to collect and power up your character. So a roguelike game is a game where it has permanent death. So when you die, you lose all of your hearts, you lose everything. The game is over, there's no save points, there's no checkpoints, there's no continues. You just have to start again from scratch at the beginning. Which makes every game tough and interesting and kind of like a puzzle to solve where you're trying to not die so that you don't have to start all over again. I like Binding of Issac because every run is different, every run is unique. There's so many items that you can't get all of them in one run, and they all interact in really cool ways and synergistic ways. And the challenge in beating it in one go without dying it's exhilarating. You know, you managed to beat the whole game without dying. That's something you can talk about. I got into Binding of Issac back in, I think it was 2013. It was about a year after the first one came out. Binding of Issac Rebirth is a remake of the original game that came out in 2012. And a friend of mine was playing at the time and he showed it to me, and it was a lot of fun and very challenging. And I stopped playing for a little while, but then I really got back into it probably last year when I gave it to the girl I was dating at the time, and I really wanted to get better at it than she was, and so I did. I'd recommend Binding of Issac Rebirth to people who like challenging games. I mean, throwbacks to games of the past that were kind of hard and had a difficulty curve and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of examples. I mean, roguelikes is the term you want to look for if you're looking for a game like that. And just, you know, people who are looking for a challenge and looking for a game to sink their teeth into and learn about. And that's it for Binding of Issac Rebirth. I'm Albert Rolls, and you're watching Serious Gamer.